Good morning, my dear student. In today's lecture, I am going to start a very important and interesting chapter from class 10th, that is pair of linear equation in two variable. So here you can see I have written pair of linear equation in two variable. So what are the standard form of pair of linear equation in two variable? That is a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0, that is equation number 1. a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0. This is the equation number 2. So what are the variables here? We can see x and y are two variables, and a1, a2, b1, b2, c1 and c2 are some real numbers, Why it is called linear equation? Because it can be represented on the line. Because of that we can say that the pair of linear equation means we can represent the equation on the number line. So the question is, which kind of question will be there in this chapter? So number 1, pair of linear equation will be given and you have to check whether the given equations are parallel, intersecting or coincident, or you have to check whether the pair of linear equation is consistent or inconsistent. For that, what you have to do, you have to find out the ratio of the coefficient of x, y and constant term. There is 3 conditions. Number 1, if a1 upon a2 not equal to b1 upon b2, then in this condition lines are intersecting. If lines are intersecting, it has unique solution. And if any solution is there, lines can be consistent. Second condition, if a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 equal to c1 upon c2, then lines are coincident. Coincident in the sense it has infinite solution. If a equation has infinite solution, that pair of linear equation are also known as consistent. Third condition is a1 upon a2 equal to b1 upon b2 not equal to c1 upon c2. In this condition, lines are parallel, and if lines are parallel, there is no solution. If there is no solutions, what does it mean? Lines are inconsistent. So whenever pair of linear equations are given and it has been asked that we have to check whether the lines are parallel, coincident or intersecting or consistent or inconsistent, so we have to compare the pair of linear equation with the standard form of the pair of linear equation, so that we can check these 3 conditions. If any condition is there, so accordingly we can say that whether the line is intersecting, parallel or coincident. Let me tell you one example. Suppose I have written 2x plus 3y minus 4 equal to 0. This is equation number 1. And I have written 4x minus 2y 5x plus 2y minus 1 equal to 0, equation number 2. And the question is, check whether the pair of linear equation is intersecting, parallel or coincident, or check whether the pair of linear equation is consistent or inconsistent. So in both the condition we have to find out the value of a1, b1, c1 and a2, b2, c2. For that we have to compare with a1x plus b1y plus c1 equal to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0 respectively. We have the coefficient of x is a1. So a1 is equal to 2, b1 is equal to 3 and the c1 is equal to minus 4. a2 is equal to 5, b2 is equal to 2 and c2 is equal to minus 1. Now we have to find out the ratio. a1 upon a2 will be how much? 2 upon 5. b1 upon b2 will be equal to how much? 3 upon 2. And c1 upon c2 is equal to how much? 4 upon minus 1. So here we can see that a1 upon a2 is not equal to B1 upon B2, because A1 upon A2 is equal to 2 upon 5 and B1 upon B2 is equal to 3 upon 3. So no need to check C1 upon C2. So what does it mean? It means lines are intersecting. Lines intersect each other at a point. So how many point it is? Only one point. So because of that, only one solution is there. That is unique solution. And if any solution is there, lines are also called as consistent. So this will be intersecting. Lines will be intersecting as well as consistent. So accordingly, if any equations are there, pair of linear equation in two variables are there, and it has been asked that you have to check whether the lines are parallel, intersecting or coincident, or you have to check whether the lines are consistent or inconsistent. So for that you have to compare the given pair of linear equation with the standard form of the pair of linear equation, so that you will get the value of A1 B1 C1 and A2 B2 C2, and then you have to find out the ratio, and you have to check these three conditions. Accordingly, we can say lines are whether parallel, intersecting or coincident. So I hope you understand all these concepts, and it will be easy for you to solve these kind of questions.